What's leaking? Or what'd you do here? Did you ruin me? That's way louder. The real question is, was any of this legal? Absolutely f***ing not. See, that's in Sport Plus mode and we're making as much noise as a Hyundai. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Open Throttle has hooked me up with the G87 M2 midpipe. Have a look at this. How cool is that? Now, there's one thing in particular as to why I've gone with this company. They do something very special, and some people think it's a bit dicky because you're not gonna see it, but let me show you what you can get when you order the M2 G87 midpipe from Open Throttle. Check this out. Your very own custom engraving. Now, obviously I'm not gonna see this from above, but how cool is this? Custom made for Lamana Garage. Now, it's kind of stupid, but how freaking cool is it? Oh my God, it's on the other side. Hey. They've put the Lamana Garage on the other side, dude, so you can't even see it. Obviously, if you've ever heard the M2 G87 in real life, you understand that it is so quiet. I've come from an M140i with a double res delete and decat. As you can probably appreciate, this thing is so quiet. Even in sport mode, you do get a few pops and bangs, don't get me wrong, but I'm super excited to see how it's going to sound after we install this, because not only do I have the mid pipe, but I've also gone for the optional valve controller as well. Very similar to another one on the market. These things are super heavy. They feel like really, really good quality, but you're probably not gonna have it on your key ring because it's just so damn heavy. Having the valve controller is going to stop it from changing the valves when you choose Sport and Sport Plus mode. You do have to control it purely off this remote, so bear that in mind. Now, there's obviously a few options out there. I've gone for the big single. There is also the twin pipe. There is also an equal length twin pipe, which is supposed to sound a little bit better, but I've gone for just the big single, just to keep it simple. I thought it might be less weight and stuff, but there is also the other option to get the rear muffler at the same time. I probably should have considered the rear muffler a little bit more, because when you do install these, you are cutting the factory exhaust, and obviously if you're concerned about warranty or anything like that, then it's nice to just sort of pull off the exhaust and plonk on the factory one without any welds. I will be speaking to my installer that basically when he does the cuts, I want the option to change back to factory so that we can go back to factory if we ever need to. I've had a bit of a look at a few of the pipes, and the welding to me, I mean, I'm no professional, but it just seems really good. I did expect a little bit less, but the person that will be installing it will be the main critiquer. If anything needs to be repaired or strengthened prior to going on, I want him to do it prior to the installation, so we're not pulling it off in a couple of months and repairing some stuff. We've also gone with different tips as well. Now, when you do order the exhaust, you do have a few varying options. I've gone for, well, I can't even remember what I've gone for, so it's like opening a present at Christmas time. Wait for it. Oh, that's the joiner. So when you cut the exhaust, you join the exhaust up. That is not the tip. Another joiner. I'm looking for a tip, and I decided I didn't actually choose the rear muffler. So the tips don't change. I was starting to get worried that they'd forgotten it. I'm losing my marbles, clearly.
I've lost my marbles.
can see the car is quite quiet in efficient sport and sport plus mode. And that was one of my biggest gripes about this car when I first picked it up. If you haven't seen the video of me picking this car up brand new, I will put a link in the description. It's worth a watch because there was a bit of damage on the car when I first received it. I'm currently driving around in efficient mode. And one of the biggest things that I'm going to really appreciate with the new valves, the factory valves only open up 75%, so they're not giving you that full sound. The new valves will open up 100%, giving you full beans all the time. What does the new mid-pipe actually change? I mean, what does it actually do? Why do we get more noise out of it? And the reason for it is we're actually deleting or removing the secondary cats. And not only that, but there are 2 resonators in the mid-pipe which also get completely removed as well. Less restriction, allowing the exhaust to flow a little bit more. I'm not expecting a hell of a lot of performance gain out of it. I'd like a little bit, but I'm not really doing it for the performance gain. It's more for the sound. I'm currently driving around in efficient mode and you can't even hear the car. This is Sport Plus mode now. Now it does sound good. I think a lot of the sound is actually being pumped through the speakers as well. You can really hear that it sounds more like speaker noise more than exhaust noise. So the biggest reason for this is, you know, to make the car sound good. You don't buy a performance car and it be so quiet. I mean, this is one of the main reasons I have such a gripe against the Tesla. I simply won't buy a Tesla because they just make no noise. They can be as fast as they want, but if they're not making any noise, you just don't get the same feeling. When you buy a Lamborghini, you get that noise. You know, if you're walking down the street and you hear a Lambo, you know it's a Lambo. With this car, you don't know it's even coming. At the moment from factory, the car just, it lacks serious personality with this exhaust on it. See, that's in Sport Plus mode and we're making as much noise as a Hyundai. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So let's get over to the install. Works. Sort of. Yeah, sick. Was it easy to fit?
Yeah.
Relatively?
Yeah.
Did you do it all, did you?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, give us some revs, Cam. You're kidding, dude. That's way louder. Holy shit, bro. Put it on, yeah. Hang on. Sick. That's perfect. How did you go with the splash guard and stuff?
At the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that easy?
No, shit.
Was it? It's shit house?
Yeah.
Why? Is it the bolt lines?
Pulled the front lip down.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, what'd you do here? Did you ruin it?
Fuck yeah.
Did you break it?
Just drifting, bro.
This is my AliExpress fucking front lip.
Drift cousin.
I've already got another one. I actually meant to drop it off, but I will.
I love that. Why is that 150 cars with a fucking AliExpress?
Alibaba.
That's how I do it, dude. Can you believe that they fucking left that exposed? It's stupid, eh? What's leaking? Aircon on? Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you do, Cam?
Obviously.
Did it fit all right, the exhaust?
Yeah.
Wait, did you see what I've got on it? The Lamana garage. Can you actually see? Oh my God, it's on the other side.
Hey.
They've put the Lamana garage on the other side, dude, so you can't even see it. No way, dude.
Do you want me to go get a texter?
Yeah, just fucking stencil it back on.
Yeah.
Did you check it for leaks? And can I put the fucking factory exhaust back on?
It's right there.
So if I take these flanges off, can I just dodgy it up and just put that back on?
Louis can weld it up.
Look at him.
You just use
No, not me, that's him.
Huh?
You just use those flames again.
Yeah, and you can just stick the other one back on.